Hello everyone, I'm Ma'am Shomi and this is my third grammar masterclass on clauses. In the first two videos, I discussed adjective clauses and adverb clauses. In today's video, I'm going to explain the third type of clause, that is the noun clause. As usual, I'm going to give you the definition of noun clause as well as the rules needed to identify noun clauses. Identification of noun clause is as easy as the identification of adjective clause and adverb clause. You will have to watch the entire video to understand what a noun clause is. Now, look at the blackboard and read the two sentences that I am sharing with you at this moment. Sentence number 1. I expect to get a prize. Sentence number 2. I expect that I shall get a prize. And the word expect is the verb. After finding out the verb, ask the question what. In the first sentence, when you ask the question what, you get the answer to get a prize. So the group of words to get a prize is actually a phrase. This is not a clause. This is a phrase, to get a prize. But in the second sentence, that I shall get a prize is a clause. We will see why this is a clause. Now, that I shall get a prize. Since in this video I am concerned with noun clause, I will discuss the properties of clauses. The noun clause. In this group of words, I is the subject, shall get a prize is the predicate. And I told you earlier also that all clauses have subject and predicate of its own. A noun clause is a group of words. Okay, it is not a single word, it is a group of words and it does the work of a noun. What is a noun? I know you all know the definition of a noun. A noun is a naming word. A noun is a name of a person, place, animal or thing. And a noun clause has a subject and predicate of its own. So, the words that I shall get a prize in the second sentence is a clause. A noun clause instead of being a noun phrase. So, this is very important. Ask the question what mentally after finding out the verb. Now, what do we have here? The next two examples will clear all your doubts. Example number 1. What he said was true. Read again. What he said was true. And see, you will ask the question what after the words was true. And if you get an answer to the question what, your answer will be your noun clause. And in this case, what he said is the subject of a verb. So your noun clause can be the subject of a verb. It also can be the object of a verb. See the next sentence and you will understand what I am trying to tell. He tells that he will not go. In this sentence, what is the verb? The word tells is the verb and after the verb, ask the question what. The answer that you will get is your noun clause. What does he tell? That he will not go. So, the group of words that he will not go is our noun clause and the noun clause is the object of the verb in this case. Noun clauses can be subject of a verb. Noun clauses can also be the object of a verb. A few more examples. Let us read the sentences one after the other in the beginning. And while reading the sentences, find out the verbs so that you can ask the question what and do it mentally. Come on, let's start. Example number 3. My belief is that he will pass. My belief is that he will pass. My belief is what? That he will pass. Number 4. The news that he won made us happy. The news that he won made us happy. What made us happy? The news that he won. Next, I want to know how far he is right. I want to know what? How far he is right. 6. Can you tell me how this is done? Can you tell me what? How this is done. So, the group of words that he will pass, that he won, how far he is right, how this is done are answers to the question what asked after the verb, and hence these are your noun clauses. A noun clause is introduced by the conjunction that. I do not know that he had come. Do not know what? That he had come. He says he is ill. In this sentence, he is ill, noun clause because that is implied and understood. You do not understand what I say. You do not understand what? Ask the question what? What I say will be your noun clause. I beg to inquire who has done this. But when we were doing adjective clause, I told you that adjective clause is introduced by who, relative pronoun who, but here also the noun clause is introduced by who, but there is a difference here. Inquire is the verb and you ask the question what. In the case of adjective clause, you will have to ask the question of what kind after the noun. So herein lies the difference between an adjective clause and how you identify a noun clause. I don't know where he has gone. Again, where he has gone, where was used to introduce the adverb clause of place. But in this case, it is a noun clause. It is used to introduce a noun clause where he has gone. And how did I come to this conclusion? I asked the question what after don't know. After the verb don't know. I don't know what? Where he has gone. Therefore, where he has gone is not an adverb clause, it is a noun clause. I don't know if you are right. Again, the word if was used in adverb clause of condition. Here again, I am using if to introduce the noun clause. And how did I understand this? Don't know what if you are right. I beg to inquire when he will return. When he will return is noun clause. Now, I explained the rules of identification of noun clause. Here, we have a worksheet, a number of sentences which we are going to solve together. Come on, pay attention and concentrate. I often wonder how you are getting on. So, find out the noun clause. First, find out the verb. What is the verb? Wonder. And what question will you ask after finding out the verb? What? I often wonder what? The answer that I am getting is how you are getting on. Group of words how you are getting on is noun clause, underline. I fear that I shall fail. I fear what? Fear is the verb. I fear what? That I shall fail. That I shall fail, noun clause. I think you have made a mistake. Noun is I, subject, and think is the verb. And ask the question what? I think what? You have made a mistake. Here, the conjunction that is implied, so it is not mentioned. You will just underline, you have made a mistake. I thought that it would be a fine day. Thought verb. I thought what? That it would be a fine day. That it would be a fine day. Noun clause. Underline properly. I do not understand how it all happened. Do not understand. Verb. What do you not understand? How it all happened. So the group of words how it all happened is noun clause. Pay careful attention to what I am going to say. You will pay attention to what? What I am going to say. The group of words, what I am going to say, noun clause, underline. After that, it grieved me to hear that she was ill. Grieved me to hear what? That she was ill. That she was ill, noun clause. Where we were to lodge that night was the problem. So what was the problem? Where we were to lodge that night. Noun clause, subject of the verb. It is uncertain whether he will come. What is uncertain? Whether he will come. Noun clause, the group of words, whether he will come. I earn whatever I can. I earn what? Whatever I can. That you should say this is very strange. What is very strange? That you should say this. Always ask the question what. Keep on asking the question what. Find out the verb. Ask the question what. Do you deny that you stole the watch? Do you deny what? That you stole the watch. No one knows who he is. No one knows what? Who he is. How the burglar got in is mystery. What is the mystery here? How the burglar got in. So underline, how the burglar got in. The king said that his minister deserved to be honored. The king said what? That his minister deserved to be honored. That his minister deserved to be honored. Underline. It is strongly rumored that plague has broken out. It is strongly rumored what? That plague has broken out. That plague has broken out must be underlined. That honesty is the best policy is admitted by all. What is admitted by all? That honesty is the best policy. Underline. Underline properly. That honesty is the best policy. Okay, underlining is also very important. So here we come to the end of our discussion on the three types of clauses: adjective clause, adverb clause, noun clause. In the next video, I'll share with you a worksheet, underline the clauses and identify them, and we will solve that together. Before that, kindly subscribe to our channel Study English with Moumita and Show Me. Bye.